Hello, welcome to our reading for early December 2018. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs and symbols ring, and follow those feelings, those thoughts, those memories that you get to bring clarity to what you're wondering. We are all spiritual, we are all psychic, we are all children of God, but we're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So this could clarify the past, it could shed light into the future, or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist of inspiration that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the music, in the lyrics, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. I hope this reading is helpful, and I'll see you in a moment. So, welcome to our reading for early December 2018. Let's begin and get some clarity on energies coming through in the beginning of the month. We're going to start today's reading with an angel oracle card. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. Start with one card, get some clarity on how you can best place your energy and your focus in the beginning of the month. And very cool, we have the outdoors coming through. So you find answers and inspiration when you get out of the house. Get away from the desk, get out of the office, go outside and connect with nature. Maybe you're going on a walk by yourself or a buddy, a family member, maybe with a pet. This is maybe if you live in a city, going outside into the park, sitting on a bench, reading a good book, or just sitting in silence and observing what's around you. I feel like this is a release energy. So this is allowing something to be and opening yourself up to new ideas, inspirations, and solutions to come to you. Outdoors is Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Maybe you meet somebody when you actually get out and about and get out of the house. This could be a connection that you make when you're outside. Maybe you read something on a billboard or a bumper sticker, something that inspires you. For some of you, I feel like you definitely need to bring some nature into your home. So maybe you're saging your home, clearing the energy, bringing in some live plants. When I look at this card, I see a lot of roses. So when I think of the rose, I think of a very high vibration on a flower. So maybe you're working with roses or flower energies. Maybe you're giving somebody flowers, a token of appreciation, of love, or just a little hello. Maybe somebody's giving you flowers. That actually makes me think of perfume or cologne. Maybe it's a floral scent. Maybe it's something more earthy and woodsy. Maybe you're changing up your scent. When I look at this card, I also see the fountain. So it makes me want to mention drink enough water, or maybe you're working through some emotions, you know, something that was bottled up or tucked away, and getting out and in tune with nature helps ground your energy and work through something. So outdoors, Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Oh, I just thought of a song I only heard one time by Ed Sheeran. I don't know the title of the song, but he said something about getting or giving flowers. I'll find that song and I'll put it below for you guys. When I look at this card, I also see the angel wearing really comfortable clothing. So maybe comfortable clothing or feeling comfortable in your skin is really important. Maybe this has to do with exercise as well. Maybe you're joining a group that has to do with something that goes on outside, something in your neighborhood or your community. This also makes me think of like a farmer or a garden. So maybe you planted seeds or inspiration ideas way in the past, maybe connections that you had way from the past or in the recent past, and you start to see some growth. You start to see something sprout. Maybe something is actually bearing fruit now in your world. Maybe those ideas and those inspirations are just that right now, and you have to tend your garden. You have to plant something in some fertile soil, give something or someone some TLC, some attentive energy where you water your garden and you see something through as it grows naturally. You can't force something to grow before it's ready, but you can be there in the process as something grows, and eventually something will sprout and manifest and bring some fruit and a cornucopia of abundance in your world. You just have to be patient. Maybe you have to be patient with yourself, forgiving for yourself. Maybe you tried to push something to happen and you just have to let that energy go and allow something to be, allow something to grow in its own time. So let's get clarity on outdoors. We're going to move along to a Steampunk tarot card. Clarity on energies coming through around the beginning of December. Going outside, connecting with nature, connecting with Mother Earth. I keep seeing a yard, so maybe you're doing something out in your yard or something like right in your own space. And I keep hearing meeting. So that could have to do with work. Maybe there's a meeting coming up, a presentation or a meeting, an interview, something like that coming up, and you're worried about it or overthinking something. Maybe getting outside, connecting with nature helps relieve some pressure, some energy. Or it could have to do with whom or what you meet or see when you're outside. Maybe like a chance meeting. All right, let's get clarity for the beginning of December. And all right, we have the Queen of Wands coming through. So this could be you, it could be somebody else you know, or it's the energies and the personality type you need to embody to get through the beginning of December. This queen is so confident and secure and sexy and comfortable in her own skin. She not only finds inspiration in everything that she does, she is the muse to others. She inspires others. She recognizes their talents. You know, she says, wow, you're really good at that, and you do a really good job with that, and she inspires people to move. So I feel like there's a passionate energy going on with this queen. So maybe you need to discover a new passion, discover something in your life that gets you excited, that gets you on that horse to take the reins and to run with that situation, to know more about it. So I do feel like this could be school or knowledge of some sort, maybe something that you're doing online, reading a good book, something that makes you want to discover more. So the Queen of Wands is usually a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. There's also a sunflower here. Maybe a sunflower is important for some of you. And it looks like this, the bridle of the horse has like a fox here. So maybe there's like a foxy energy coming through. Queen of Wands is usually a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. It's a fiery, passionate, creative, action-oriented energy. So it could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. She looks very secure in herself. It could be a he as well. I feel like this queen definitely has a feminine, masculine thing going on. She has a balance between her masculine side and her feminine side. And when I see the horse here, I just think of, I mean, it's like the way that we got around in history. The horse has been with us for ages. The horse is able to connect with nature. If you go out in the woods on a path and you're on an ATV or a Jeep and a tree falls down, the Jeep can't get over the tree, but a horse can. The horse is meant to work with earth. It's a magnificent energy. The horse is also meant to work with us. So this is tapping into that stallion side of you, that I hear that brilliance within you. So pay attention to your own creative bursts that you have, those ideas, those inspirations that you have to get on that horse and to ride with something, to take that journey, to have that adventure. Have confidence with yourself at the beginning of the month. This queen is extremely confident. Sometimes upside down, this queen does like to toot her own horn a little bit. You know, she overplays that confidence a little bit too much when she's a little unconfident or unsure of herself. But I feel like this queen is coming through to boost something in your world, to get your ass moving. So let's get clarity for the Queen of Wands. We're going to move along to an Angel Tarot card. Clarity on the Queen of Wands and outdoors. I keep hearing Tighten Up by the Black Keys, so I'll find that song and put it below. Clarity for early December energies. And all right, we have the Hermit coming through. So maybe this has to do with a Virgo energy. This is Major Arcana 9, and it's called Epiphany. It's Archangel Raziel. Now, when the Hermit comes through, I think of good, solid you time to figure something out, to maybe gain more confidence in a situation, or be sure on a decision. Be sure about where you put your energy into. So the Hermit is usually very wise. It's the mentor. It's the sage. It's the one that goes to the cave, goes to the woods, goes to the mountain to figure something out, to learn how to turn on your own inner light. So maybe you need to figure something out by yourself. This could also be a mentor coming through to help you figure something out. Help you figure out where your light switch is so you can turn it on and figure out a solution or understand your situation better, understand your situation better. The Hermit has this lantern. So you're shining a light on what's right around you, what you can work with, what is around you that is supporting you and working with you. It's figuring out your blessings and focusing your attention on them. So sometimes you follow the Hermit a little bit, you follow the Hermit's light a little bit until you learn to turn on your own, and then you go on your own way. That made me think of Go Your Own Way. I'll find that song and put it below. So this could be a wise soul coming through to help you in the beginning, or this is just you going out on your own, sitting down and figuring something out, the best solution for you, what's best for you. Pay attention to your gut in the beginning of the month. Pay attention to your own inner guidance system, that something is or is not right for you, that something is working or not working, something is in your control or just not in your control. You can't control somebody else or change someone else's mind, but you can change your own mind and change your attention and your focus to focus on what is working and what are blessings in your world. Pay attention to your, I'm getting creative urges or your own talents, your own unique way that you present something or do something. You are unlike anybody else. Nobody else can be you. So focus on what's special about you. I'm getting like a passionate energy. What makes you happy? What makes you sing? What makes you feel joy in your world? So sometimes with the Hermit, it is meditation. So maybe this is that connecting with nature, you know, connecting with your own inner guidance system, grounding your energy, restoring your batteries. I want to say maybe finding some balance in your world, paying attention to eating a nutritious diet, getting enough exercise, getting enough sleep. Sometimes it just starts with some good self-care. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, and answers that come through meditation. For some of you, that may need to be active meditation, creating something with your hands or doing something with your physical energy as you let your thoughts go and you let ideas and inspirations come to you. For others, it is just sitting in a quiet place and letting those thoughts go through your body, letting those ideas and those inspirations work their way through and not getting hung up on any one particular idea that comes to you. Let it flow like water. So joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, and answers that come through meditation. When I looked at this card, I just saw this sky, and it made me think of a song by Sean Lee's Ping Pong Orchestra, Kiss the Sky. I'll find that song and I'll put it below. So let's get clarity on Epiphany, answers that come maybe when you get outside, get away from the ruckus, get out of your own head. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't overthink something. Let it flow. Now I just thought of Let It Flow. I'll put that song below. Get a lot of music today. All right, let's get one more card from the Winged Enchantment Oracle. This deck is all birds. Let me let you see these cards again. Outdoors, Queen of Wands, and Epiphany, the Hermit. All right, one more card from the Winged Enchantment. Clarity on energies coming through early December. And we have the Waxwing. This is number 37 coming through. It looks like you're in like the pond in the middle, almost like a swamp. It makes me think of a cranberry bog when I see this. Let's see what the Waxwing is. Number 37. That brings us to a 10. When I think of the 10, I think of a tweener, turning the page, a transition period that happens. I also think of the yang energy of the 1, protected or amplified by that 0. So let's see, 37's Waxwing. I am Waxwing, the balancing of give and take. I am what you reveal and what you hide behind. I am intoxicated with the sweetness of life. I am the ritual of ceremonial giving. I am courtesy and the generosity of sharing the good life. I am the importance of knowing what roles you play. Be aware of what you are presenting. Be mindful of the masks you live by. I am the wisdom to shape and shatter facades. I am the abundance of heart to present my joy to others. There is great strength in letting the world know who you are. So you are receptivity, you are joyful indulgence, you are unmasked, you are Waxwing. When I read this, I think of rising sign. So maybe your rising sign is really important, or someone else's rising sign. When I think of the rising sign, I think of the mask that you wear for the world to see. So how you want to be perceived, or how people perceive you before they really know the inner you. So maybe in the beginning of the month, you know, maybe you were wearing a mask or protecting yourself in a certain situation, and it's just taking off that mask and letting out who you really are, what really makes you happy, what really makes you tick, what makes you sing, what makes you dance, what gets you going. unravel something in your world and reveal those true passions you have. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope you're having a beautiful December. I love you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.